everyone. I'm Verlyn McGilvray. I'm your host today. I'm so grateful to be here with all of you, whether you're here in person or watching this recording later. Such a warm and special group that we've created. So happy that we have this opportunity. It's Friday, December 30th, 2022. It's the 7th day of our gathering. And today our presenters are Svava Carlsen, and she's going to be working with the Bridgewater Madonna Contemplation, and Gino Eecke for the Eurythmy. So grateful for that. So let's light our candle, either in person or in your heart, creating our sacred space, and open our hearts to Svava.
Good morning or afternoon, wherever you may be. And
Can't change the slide. Sorry, I'm sorry to interrupt. I can't change the slide. So could you do that for me? For some reason, that's not working.
Sure. Do you want to unshare and I'll share the slide?
Sorry, guys.
yes, do we have the Madonna up?
I thought I was all ready and then it didn't work. Sorry, honey. So give us 1 second.
So you can begin, Svava, and I'll get it up when I'm ready.
All right. So I am very blessed to be here this morning to bring a little meditation on the Madonna in the series that's particularly special to me, and I feel a special connection with that particular painting, the Bridgewater Madonna. This beautiful painting of the mother and child by Raphael brings a kind of a turning point, and it represents the sign of the scale. It beautifully represents sort of the center point. And the Christ child is, as we look, in a very sort of dynamic in his position as he is turning, and almost gives me like a feeling of like spiraling in her arms. They are weaving somehow what emerges to me as, in a way, a sign of the cross. The scales have this sort of cross gesture, and in the vertical passive, which she is holding, and the horizontal active. And she is holding the background place of this profound understanding, this sort of complete acceptance and peace. I feel like she is that rest point, the still center point, that virginal quality that doesn't sway in the world. And she symbolizes that to me. And looking at her left hand, she's holding what looks like a little loop on a veil, a little circle, and she's holding it close against her heart. And she's beholding the marble in her arms. And it's almost like she's saying, I hold you in my heart, and I'm at peace, no matter what. And she is the image of wholeness. And as she's holding that miracle, that very active miracle in her arms, her son, the Christ child, is moving into the horizontal active plane. And he's about to go into the periphery to embark on his great work in the world in which he is about to enter and get very active in his work. And he could not do that without her holding it in her heart. And so together, they are weaving this gesture from left to right, this imagination in a way, the becoming of the new heart, this left to right gesture. And to me, it feels very much a way of weaving or birthing a discovery that gives rise to the upright in the human being. And in Luke, it says, Mary kept all these things and pondered them in her heart. And the next time we really see another significant symbol in him being splayed across her lap is a very significant moment, because that is where his work in the world has come to an end, his physical work in the world, when his physical heart has expired in the Pietà of Michelangelo. And so here he is setting out on the journey. And Mary here is very much gesturing to me. I hold you in my heart, and I am at peace no matter what, because nothing is ever lost. And so I leave you with that for our pondering today.
Thank you so much, Svava. That was so peaceful for me. I appreciate that. Let's go into our 5-minute contemplation. I'll keep the time. I'm just calling everyone back into the space from our lovely opportunity to contemplate this amazing painting. And I'd like to introduce our eurythmist for today. Gino, I want to get his name right. Gino Eecke. Gino Eecke. Thank you, Gino, for being here.
Yes, thank you. Hello, everyone. So last Wednesday, we did, I think, speech, and we looked how they correlated with the chakras that is described as knowledge of the higher worlds. These are chakras related to the astral body, but that's not sufficient. We also need to work on the chakras in the ether body, and that's known as the 4 attributes. So the first 3 will relate to the first 3 attributes, and then the last 3 will coalesce with the 4th attribute. So we cannot start anything without a deep sense of reverence. So this is the gesture that we can hold, having a deep sense of reverence before we attempt anything. I think speech. We distinguish between the essential and non-essential, between the eternal and the transitory. I speak. I learn to value the essential and the eternal. I have spoken. The sense of equilibrium by practicing the 6 exercises. I seek for myself in the spirits. I feel myself within the spirits. I'm on the way to the spirit, to myself. The 4th attribute being longing for liberation. So with these exercises, and basically with all exercises we attempt, we try to fashion a purified virgin soul so that the world spirit may reside in there and illumine the soul space. We will now do 2 more times, I think, speech, quietly and hearing the words resound within ourselves. Thank you. I'll see you one more time on Monday.
Thank you so much, Gino.
You're welcome.
What a perfect compliment for what we're doing. There we go. So thank you, dear friends. Thank you for our wonderful presentations today and all that we now have to take with us into our sleep state. If you would like to unmute yourselves to say goodbye, we have that opportunity.
God bless everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
New Year.
Well, be well. Happy New Year.
Everybody, happy New Year.
Thank you so much.
So wonderful. Thank you.
It was 100. I didn't.